So you've reached the ends of hot sauce. You've tried maybe all of them. And you know what you like, you know what you don't like, but you know that you don't want to be a slave to the gods of the chili anymore. So have fun and make your own. We're gonna do 4, simple to complex, in 4 minutes. It's gonna be dope. We have a vinegar steep, a dry brine, a classic lacto ferment, and a vinegar seeded lacto ferment. Every one of these sauces uses 1 pound of chilies, and I used a combination of habaneros for all of them because they have amazing flavor, but they're also very hot, so feel free to use a milder chili like a Fresno instead. First off is the only one we aren't going to ferment. Take the stems off and cut them in half. We're adding ginger to this one, so slice about 50 grams thin and put both into a glass jar. Now we're going to pour 500 ml of red wine vinegar, 1 liter of water over the top, and mix it up. We want to keep the chilies fully submerged, so weigh them down. I prefer to spread a plastic bag over the top and fill it up with water, but whatever works. You can loosely put a lid on or cover it with a towel or cheesecloth like I did. Now let it sit overnight. Strain out the chilies and blend them with some of the pickling liquid. I used about 2 cups. This one is the easiest, but it also has the least exciting flavors. Time to get out the food processor for our dry brine. Take your stemmed chilies and grind them into a paste with about 40 grams or about 1 head of peeled garlic. Add 22 grams or around 2 tablespoons of sea salt and pulse it in. This one is going to generate its own brine, so we also have to weigh it down. Cover it, set it aside between 3 and 10 days. I call mine after 5. You want to make sure you don't see anything fuzzy on the surface. Some film is okay, but mold is no good. All we do here is strain it out and it is done, and so delicious. On to the classic. Stem and split your peppers. Mix 100 grams or 8.5 tablespoons of sea salt into 2 liters of water. Stir until the salt is fully dissolved. I think using high quality sea salt is important whenever you're fermenting anything. It helps amplify good flavors. Now, we're just gonna mix this up in a glass jar, weigh it down, and set it aside for between 5 days and 2 weeks. I was feeling good at day 6. Be on the lookout for mold. Strain and blend with about 1 cup of brine. It's that simple. Now the final one. We're gonna start this just like the last one with splitting our chilies, but this guy's also getting a mixture of ginger and garlic, about 80 grams of each. Put them all into your glass. Now we'll mix up a brine of about 1,750 ml of water and 85 grams of sea salt, about 7 tablespoons. You can pour that over your chilies. Here comes the fun part. Put 200 grams of sugar into a pan and caramelize it. Then add 300 ml of Chinese black vinegar and pour it into your jar. Weigh it and set it aside. Because of the sugar, this will age a little quicker, I'd say anywhere between 3 days and 1 week. Strain it out, and this one gives us a bonus. The brine itself is a delicious liquid hot sauce. Blend up the chilies with about 2 cups of the brine. This one is my favorite.